Good morning. My name is Doug Wolfe, and I'm running for County Supervisor of District Number 2. I've lived here in Washington County my whole life. I was born and raised in Arlington on my parents' farm, and I've been married for 35 years. And we raised our family just west of Washington. We raised 2 children there, and that's where we still live. I've served on the Arlington School Board since from '88 to 1994, and I was on the Omaha Christian Academy School Board from 1997 to the year 2000, and I've served with Steve Kruse on the Fair Board from 2004 to 2010. I have a real passion here for Washington County, and I have 4 things that I'd like to bring up, and we're teaching our grandson the ABCs, so I'm going to give you some ABCDs. And the first one is access, and I think the public should have access to the board meetings and to the courthouse. And I think the board meeting should have at least 1 meeting in the evening a month so that people don't have to take off work to attend and communicate with the elected officials. The other thing is everybody's paying property tax yesterday, or they have till Monday, I believe, because of the holiday. And we need to have the courthouse opened up some evening hours. And some people have asked me about that and said that'd be overtime. And I would hope that we could use a shift work and try to go from noon to an 8 o'clock type thing. The B would be the budget. And like Mr. Flynn said, you can't get elected by saying you're going to up the taxes. I can't tell you I'm going to lower them either. So all I can tell you is I'd watch the taxes. C is something that the state has been talking about with Scott, county consolidation. We're in a very good position here, but if we get linked up with some of the counties around us, it can be bad. Dodge and Douglas County would outvote us. They have more voters, and if they take our tax money and use it how they want to, if we would get tied to Burt or Thurston County, the valuation up there is so low, and our tax dollars would go up there to fix their infrastructure. The D is, pardon my language, but the damn dams. In my district, the Papio Dam would split that district in half and take quite a bit of it out of there, off of the tax rolls, and the farmsteads would be taken, the taxes off of them, and the people would be removed. My wife's family has been fighting the dams since its origination, when Knudsen and Hoyer went to Washington, D.C. to testify in the early 70s. My last thing is, I've worked for the power company for 37.5 years. I started as a lineman and I did that for 15 years. I went to an exempt position in the middle of my career, and in 2000 I came up here to Blair and ran the Blair office. Now that's not the nuke plant, but I run the 4 or 5 crews that run out of Blair, and we keep your lights on. Some of you suffered some outage last night. Not our fault, cable cut, Highway 75. But in the beginning of 2010, OPPD started to downsize and consolidate some offices, and the North Bend office was closed. And I was given the responsibility to take on that office, keep those crews going, satisfy those customers, and that area goes from Wahoo out to Schuyler and backs up against Hooper in our area. And I think I've done a good job doing that. I think that the company felt positive that I could do that job. In closing, I want to tell you a story. I've been campaigning. I had a lady that I visited with, and she said, "Are you a Democrat?" I said, "It's a partisan race, and yes, I am." She said, "I'll vote for you." I said, "I have a problem there. There's 2 Democrats running." She said, "I'll remember your name. It starts with a D." I said, "I have another problem." So she said, "Okay, DW." I said, "I still have a problem." So I explained to her the differences between Harlo and myself, and she said, "I'll vote for you, Mr. Wolfe." Thank you for your time.